10 interesting facts about Earth. And over the route of the beyond few centuries, we've found out a good deal approximately Earth, which has most effective deepened our fascination with it. But how a good deal does the common man or woman surely recognize approximately the planet Earth? 1. Plate tectonics keep the planet comfortable. Earth is the simplest planet inside the solar system with plate tectonics. Basically, the outer crust of the Earth is damaged up into areas referred to as tectonic plates. Over lengthy intervals of time, the remnants of this life, wealthy in carbon, are carried again into the indoors of the Earth and recycled. Without the movement of plate tectonics, there might be no matter to recycle this carbon, and the Earth might come to be an overheated, hellish place. 2. Earth is almost a sphere. But thank you to fashionable astronomy and area travel, scientists have come to apprehend that the Earth is sincerely fashioned like a flattened sphere. This form is much like a sphere, however wherein the poles are flattened and the equator bulges. In the case of the Earth, this bulge is because of our planet's rotation. 3. Earth is mostly iron, oxygen and silicon. If you may separate the Earth out into piles of material, you get 32.1% iron, 30.1% oxygen, 15.1% silicon, and 13.9% magnesium. Of course, maximum of this iron is virtually positioned on the center of the Earth. If you may virtually get down and pattern the center, it might be 88% iron. And in case you sampled the Earth's crust, you discover that 47% of it's far oxygen. 4. 70% of the Earth's surface is covered in water. When astronauts first went into the space, they seemed returned on the Earth with human eyes for the primary time. Based on their observations, the Earth received the nickname the Blue Planet, and it's no surprise, seeing as how 70% of our planet is blanketed with oceans. The closing 30% is the strong crust. This is positioned above sea level, as a result why it's far known as the continental crust. 5. The Earth's atmosphere extends to a distance of 10,000 kilometers. However, the outermost layer, the exosphere, is the largest, extending from the exobase, placed on the pinnacle of the thermosphere at an altitude of approximately 700 km above sea level, to approximately 10,000 kilometers, 200 mi. 6. The Earth's molten iron core creates a magnetic field. The discipline may be conceived of as a large bubble, shielding us from cosmic radiation and charged debris that bombard Earth and Sun winds. Instead, the magnetosphere channels the Sun wind across the Earth, shielding us from harm. 7. Earth doesn't take 24 hours to rotate on its axis. It definitely takes 23 hours, 56 minutes and 4 seconds for the Earth to rotate as soon as absolutely on its axis, which astronomers check with as a sidereal day. That suggests that an afternoon is 4 minutes shorter than we suppose it is. But keep in mind that the Earth orbits across the Sun. Every day, the Sun movements as compared to the heritage stars via way at means of approximately 1 degree, approximately the scale of the Moon inside the sky. 8. 1 year on Earth isn't 365 days. It's truly 365.2564 days. It's this extra 0.2564 days that creates the one for a leap year as soon as every 4 years. That's why we tack on an additional day in February each 4 years, 2004, 2008, 2012, etc. The exceptions to this rule is that if the 12 months in query is divisible with the aid of using 100, 1900, 2100, etc., except it divisible with the aid of using 400, 1600, 2000, etc. 9. Earth has one moon and a couple of co-orbital satellites. They're known as 3753 Peruini and 2002 AA29, that are a part of a bigger populace of asteroids referred to as near-Earth objects, NEOs. It doesn't absolutely orbit the Earth, however has a synchronized orbit with our domestic planet. In approximately 600 years, it's going to seem to circle Earth in a quasi-satellite orbit. 10. Earth is the only planet known to have life, but if there may be lifestyles on different planets, scientists are constructing the experiments with the intention to assist locate it.